Okay.
What's going on, Mr. Pistone?
I wasn't part of the fucking bank shit, but why am I hearing shit on the radio that literally a cop is fucking turning around telling criminals, do that one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet in your fucking head? Like, aren't cops supposed to be de-escalating, brother?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need to talk to Ernest and see what happened from his side of the story.
Literally, I hear on radio, because I got called for help afterwards. I hear on radio,
2 feet taller than
bro, this guy's literally telling me if I don't shut up, he's gonna put a bullet in my head. Aren't cops supposed to be fucking de-escalating situations?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to get the
Chief.
hostage safe and sound. I gotta talk to Ernest right here and figure out what happened, but I'll be back, right? Come on, Ernest, come on. Ernest, let me talk
Mind
to
if
you
I join
quick.
you?
Yeah.
Yo, Vinny, I'm not even gonna lie to you. From far away, you look like Jordan Walker.
What? He doesn't have hair like this.
Sir, I did what they said, and I'd do it again.
Okay, so what's going on? What happened? Walk me through it. You got to the bank, you're primary, right? What happened?
I got to the bank. I showed up at the bank. There was cops on scene, and
I love
cop on scene
cum-cum.
was like, "Hey, can you guys talk to me outside? I can't hear you guys in there." And they said, "We're not coming outside, so either come in here or shut the fuck up," like that. And I was like, "Okay, well that was just unnecessary."
Okay,
so then I went in there.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Hey guys, don't speak to cops like that. Show a little more respect, or I'll shoot you in the head."
God damn it. You said you're gonna shoot him in the head like that.
Well, I said I put a hole in your face, which could be anything.
Right, but did you have a weapon in your hand, brandished and aimed when you said that?
Did have a shot. I wasn't aiming the shotgun. Wasn't aiming it at anyone.
Jesus Christ. Now you understand
just
how that
saying-
can come up as like an an act of aggression, right?
I know,
An
sir. You know,
escalation.
you're right. I phrased it incorrectly. I think my sentiment was, listen, guys, let's all just be respectful of each other here, so this doesn't escalate. But instead, I came out as, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Kaminski, what, Baas, may I say something, sir?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Kaminski, what you did inside got at least 10
No, it
plus
didn't.
officers shot.
No, it didn't. That's a weak attitude, and that's
Boom,
why I
if I
said it.
stand here,
No,
will you just
no.
drag me
So,
into a
so
car
Yes,
when
it is,
Ernest,
sir.
everyone's done?
you always have to take the high road. You have to be the respectful one in this because you know why?
Okay.
Our ultimate goal is preservation of life and making sure we get the hostage safe and sound and make sure we don't turn that into a massive firefight. Now, if afterwards, once you got the hostage and wanted to put a bullet in their head, by all means, that's fine. Because at that time,
Sir,
you got the hostage back. Let me finish. And then you can position your officers in a better position. That way, the casualty could be minimized if they fire back, right?
Yes.
Now,
But I think, sir, if they're going to open fire on people for someone saying that, that's on them for being little pussies.
but Ernest, you're not seeing the bigger picture here, okay? You started it, right, by saying, put a bullet in their goddamn head, a hole in their head, right?
Sure, but that's like saying, that's like saying, I ticketed someone for them, not signaling, and then they get pissed off and shoot me, and that's my fault. It's like, I'm just.
But why escalate with them when they have a hostage and they have a gun to the back of the hostage? Imagine if that hostage died. Imagine one of the
Yeah.
officers that got into a
Yeah.
gunfight died. How would you feel? Think about that, right?
I'm more
Okay.
saying this out loud for my benefit, not.
I mean, I don't think it's my fault. Escalate
What were you
to
saying,
that
Corporal?
point, though.
I
That's on
believe
them.
you had a part
You are very
in
tired.
escalating the whole
Sure.
thing. Yes, they.
Sure, I let
Yes,
the.
they took that and run away with
Was
it and
this
escalated to a higher level, right? But at the same
Okay.
time, your job is to go under,
I don't know
and
how you guys
under.
do that.
Even if they're being disrespectful, your job is to maintain that professionalism, unless you think there is more to it, and they're hurting the hostage, and they're being more combative as usual. So
You know what, sir? I think I handled it wrong, but I think my sentiment was I'm just sick and tired of these guys trying to intimidate the cops when it should be the other way around. You know what I mean?
Right, but they have a hostage though. If there was no hostage involved, right? And they're aiming guns and they're saying what they're saying, right? I'm all with you 1,000%, okay? Because they're asking
Yeah, I
for it at
get
that
you,
point.
sir.
Then day we have to value the hostage life, and we have to make sure we do everything we can to not have any escalation to where that person and other people can get hurt. All right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair argument, sir. I agree with you.
There's a difference between being a strong,
shut up.
controlling. Kaminski?
Sir, I completely
trying to-
agree with what you're saying, Chief. You're 100% correct.
Wow.
Is he ignoring
Should not
Dan?
have escalated into that. I lit the fire. Now, some people did throw gasoline onto the fire, but I started the fire. And the world's been burning since time was turning, or whatever, however that song goes.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. You know, Kaminski, he's learned his lesson.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Toretti, and also I'll talk to the commanding members of the SDSO, and they'll decide your punishment.
Yes,
Okay, I want to
Walker.
pass on that
Yes, sir.
information, right?
Yes, sir.